when you start practicing. What are you going to do when you graduate and you want to find a field where you can practice? You may end up doing other trainings, right? When the serious, they just consider getting into the serious psychology training as a clinical therapist to help you quite a lot. So try to understand this thing so well and will be part of you. Okay. Now we will be looking at specific special populations and see what will happen, because the issue of communication with these types of special populations has an implication on how actually you as an individual can help to support these individuals. Any question before we proceed? So let's look at this. Right. We all know that children, by their nature, are usually vulnerable or live in vulnerable situations due to circumstances around them. So they will always be very vulnerable because of the circumstances around them. And also, if you look at the term that we use, vulnerable as a concept, we use this one in several fields, right? But whichever way you use it, whether you talk about vulnerability of older people, persons with disabilities, the minority, whatever it is, the gay as vulnerable population, or the lesbian as vulnerable population, and so on and so forth, you still do not pass mostly, right? It is that if you observe a state of the condition of being weak or poor defended, that is all. In other words, you are by nature weak and you cannot defend yourself. Right? You cannot defend yourself, or you may not actually be defended. So it means that if you are vulnerable, you are open to risks, whether after those risks are available or you expect them. But the real issue here is that you are in a potential danger, right, in your own life, and therefore you are vulnerable. This is a situation of uncertainty about your own safety, about the risks, and also how you can respond to the risk in the event of that something happens to you. So that is all what we talk about when we say an individual or a group is in a vulnerable situation. Now, here you find that the children actually sometimes are even more exposed to vulnerability because of bad nature and the condition in which they are, and also their state as children, right? Here, let's understand vulnerability from these angles as deprivation, we talked about deprivation the other day, right? In other words, deprivation is a situation where you as an individual have not been given or accorded your right as an entitlement, right? As an individual, you are entitled to certain things. And if somebody does not give you that right, then you have been deprived of that right. You are supposed to go to free primary education schools, right? And when you go there, they say no, go back, because you need to bring money to pay the card and or to do whatever it is, pay for water bills or something like that. That guy who is sending you away is depriving you of your right to access the facility which has been declared as free, right? So you can see what it is. So a situation of deprivation is not something that you create as an individual, but something that you receive as an individual, right? Because somebody has put you in that situation. So, issues of parental care, you can't be deprived of parental care, right? You can be exploited, you can be neglected, or you can be subjected to some degree of violence. All of these things would actually be exposing you to that situation of vulnerability. Right? And for example, I think you heard about a small story which is circulating. You need to close it over there. About that small story. Yeah, so you heard of a lady, right? In Mchinji, with a 1-week-old baby, right? Have you seen that on social media? No, you don't call that. That's why you're afraid of social work. Issue of social work practice, afraid. I like this case, and it's got an interesting case. After within 2 weeks, we received real social work type cases that are worth thinking about, also as individuals who are going to be handling some of these cases. One was a woman takes her baby and drops her at the husband's workplace, right? 1 week old, drops that there at the workplace of the husband. He goes back, the police came in, arrested the woman, picked the 1-week-old baby, put both of them in a police cell. Right, so 1-week-old in the cell, and we are hoping also the 1-week-old woman who is also suffering from postpartum depression, right, is also in the cell. And we will look at 3 things here. The sanitation and hygiene in the cell for postpartum woman and the 1-week-old baby, right, in the cell. And in police cells, you don't go around. I think that you will get a lot of people around. It will be 90 in a space of 4x4. So you sleep, you call it sleep standard. You sleep standard. Now, a situation like that is a woman and the baby, individuals who require special attention, for example, from a social point of view. And to give a lot of weight if you are a social worker and this case comes to you. Where do you start, for example, as an example? It's a complicated case, and the worst scenario is that when she appeared before court last week, she was denied bail, she was sent back to the cells. And I think that the case was held this morning. I'm trying to follow up and sort out. The issue is the young, born, and delicate body of that child has been deprived of its freedom, right? To look the mother and also to things and also to things, right? And so to the mother. But the actual issue here is the court. Does the magistrate here understand issues of child protection, rights of people, and something like that, right? You should have understood the 1-week-old baby cannot sleep in a cell. 3 years. So something is wrong with that. And that's a case where a social worker in chief should have gone straight to police and the court said that this is wrong. CRC is section child tells you this. Yeah? Section of child care and whatever tells you this. You cannot subject a child to special something like that. So these are cases that bring those special populations in a situation of vulnerability where they are weak, so about being weak and being independent, right? Yeah. So these two individuals, actually, that's what happened to them. So, vulnerability, just like poverty, is also relative. All of us are vulnerable to one another. Do you ever feel somewhere, it's a small fear that you think something may happen to you. Scared. Just anything. Like what will come to your mind?
Security.
Okay, security issue to be also vulnerable, right? Or better shit of a jing. Let's assume people then put their jing at your jing and have no money to buy another one and replace it. It gives you that degree of risk, something like that. So all of us at one point or another become very vulnerable. You also do, I'm very sure, maybe you don't. But every human being is possibly should. So, in terms of World Bank, you they look at the vulnerability. They look at a group of children who experience negative outcomes, right? And when I'm looking at issues of child protection, if you remember so well, when we looked at safeguarding, right? One of the statements I brought here was about we want to safeguard children because we want to ensure that they achieve or they attain their full outcomes, right? Or full potential. So it means education, free from malnutrition, whatever it is, things like those and so forth and so forth. So this is how you would look at this situation here. Now, let's look at the issue of vulnerability in terms of children. They can come in form of all these categories that we have here. Affected or affected by HIV and AIDS. Do you think they are vulnerable? Yes, they are vulnerable. Well, their lives are at risk, and also it means their lifelong expectations may be curtailed because of their situation. Those children in the streets or connected to the streets, they're very, very vulnerable. You don't know what happens at night, right? And they face quite a lot of issues around it. And I don't know whether some jail streets connected children around. We must have afraid of them, right? But now, we have a special population which is emerging in cities, Mzuzu, Zomba, Blantyre, and the Longway. You can go check for yourselves one of these days. The older ladies or older persons above 18 and maybe somewhere to around 50 years old. You go by upstairs DC, there are so many at night, right? No, the whole day they're looking for peace work, employment or whatever it is like that. But they still sleep there. So just the sleep-in job seekers. Now the group of sleep-in job seekers are the district officers in Zozo, Blantyre, and so on. Not less than 20, 30 or so. If you go there and find them, at night you still find them sleeping outside all over there, right? These are vulnerable and are special population. And what is emerging now from my small survey around through interviews and whatever it is, these are now producing what we call children who are going to be connected to the streets. Because I'm told in the evening that it is free for all. All those officers like district commissioners, they become rest houses, education, magistrate courts, those sorts of things. These people, they go there. And indeed, you have a lot of deaths of children outside those offices. Police have gone there to chase them away, but it doesn't work out. So there must be a strategy to address those things. And this is a social issue. What do you do? Children born out of wedlock outside the district commissioner's office. Where do they belong? So all those things to do. So disabilities, child soldiers, we don't have in my child soldiers. But the orphans, those people live with very old persons, those persons in poor households, and where your parents are voluntarily. All of these would be categories of children that you find yourselves dealing with. And also, not only that, children of, I don't know how to put it, journalists. What do I mean by journalists? Journeymen are categories of people who are on a journey, not journey traveling, right? But they go in an area like in the roadway. Right now, you have a lot of problems of some children of the journeymen. You have all these road projects around. Seriously, whether these roads have come from somewhere different, right? They have no homes, they have no nothing, but they are human beings. They also want social relations, right? So they will go routes into the areas. By the time these roads are done, we will have the dozens of children who cannot trace their families. And some of them will be Chinese in nature. Yes. You go to Mchadi, that state, they have left a lot of children around there. Yes. So, the fact that every project which comes will also bring its own hazards, right? So you also have its own hazards. So that is going to increase children of those, I call them journeymen in my own institution. Because they just journey coming, what they want is they have to do their work. Next time they've been in Gap, whatever it is, they only have the children there. And now, who do these children become? And what is their identity? So they become a special, vulnerable group of children, right? We have some Chinese in some Belgium.
There is.
What? Not one? Yes, we don't say one. Yes. And those are the type of children who, if you go deep, are a result of the ASCs. Because communication barrier, you just use signs, whatever it is, and that's it. Right? Or no negotiation. The China man just comes with a bunch of money, that's it. That's true. It's an ASC. It's augmenting his communication to deliver his message, but just come out and things go right. So that's the issue now. So let's move on. Skinner, 2006, looks at vulnerable children as those who don't have their basic rights fulfilled. Right. So normally children whose basic rights cannot be fulfilled are looked at as the individuals who have I think you are right. Just to say, that's you got a word. That's the question. Okay, so Skinner thinks that, it is true that children must be looked at as vulnerable if their rights, basic rights, are not met, are not fulfilled. And the issues of survival, which includes care practices, issues of growth, they talk about providing what is supposed to be given so that they can physically grow, and issues of development, the nurturing of it. How do you nurture those children to be able to develop psychologically, emotionally, and socially, as well as physically? So here, if you look at issues of orphanhood, for example, the vulnerability would be determined by looking at the following. Material things, for example, food, money, clothing, healthcare, education, and shelter. Emotional aspects of vulnerability, care, love, support, right? All those things. And also, the third factor would be the social aspect, which looks at the absence of supportive social networks, the role models, for example, guidance, and so forth and so forth. all these things would predispose or expose children to a situation which would be vulnerable in the nature. Right. So, as I said, from now we look at specific special populations and just see how we can mitigate some of those things as we move. Now, how do you communicate, for example, with such children? We're talking of the three things that we have looked at here, right? One, material, whatever it is, as much like that, emotional aspects, and the social aspects. How do you articulate these issues by way of communication with children? It becomes quite serious. And all of us have made a lot of mistakes. Did you? Yes. Animal skin, right? That's not the right communication. Street children, bad image. Streets don't produce children. It is we people who produce children, right? And things like open, water, something like that, right? All these things must be looked into. Now, children are special population, and therefore they require special care when handling their issues. This means that how you as a service provider communicate with these children, it must be put in a manner that does not compromise your relations, case relations between yourself and those children around. And if you go back to what we call parenting, you discover that communication is a key element in all parenting styles. Do you remember that? Have you ever done something on parenting?
Yes.
What? Do you remember? By who? So you still remember? Okay. Okay. Authoritative. I just want to know. What's the difference? What brings the difference? Let's get it.
Children where one uses force and it's not like this that will lead you to find authoritarian is not the one with communication.
So, I'm glad that you are able to differentiate them. The majority of people actually mix them quite well. Right? They don't know which is authoritarian and which is authoritative. The authoritarian is the dictatorship. Right? They just throw away. And between them, here, the key component that you get is communication. Right? Yeah. How you communicate. In authoritative, there's some sort of democracy, there's authority. Even children have authority, right? To communicate what they want and that engagement and something like that. In authoritarian, people go to school. You go to school. Yeah, individually, you attack to school. Just go to school. Something like that. Right? While in the authoritative type, people go to school. Kwa mweteka mwatenga wose, siyo chole mrabaji, silipo. Mweteka choka mkadi ya jani wagofo. Na kumzagofo. Nasa hii, kumakara gofo. Those are the new terminologies that we never used to have, right? And also, do you know times when you go to school, nobody asks you whether you're going to school or not going to school. That's what it's doing. Because your boss are very happy to meet you. So it's about communication. So here, what I'm saying that indeed children require special care and also how you communicate without implications. Given the example that I gave you here, right? And if you go beyond this communication and those parenting styles, you discover that the child in an authoritarian family will also excel like the other one, right? But the way they have their social skills will be different, right? And you can see from there. So I'm glad that you still remember, because these things are going to be your practice when you get out. Those things will come out as practice. Okay. So it is part of parenting plan. Positive parenting is always goes along with your effective communication, because it does help to build the esteem of the child. And this can happen in two ways. Right? They can listen to your encouragement and praise, and this can help in boosting self-esteem, and also it brings what we call self-worth in an individual. You know, when a child communicates with a parent nicely, you know that as a child, you also feel very confident, that's one, and also proud to belong to, right? Yes. That's why, the other day, by the way, I'll do a small experimentation with the children. So, school I'm a second, right? And this boy, I think about that time I remember a paper, right? So I have a lot of children passing by my house, so I always get out and chat with them. Tells me a lot of stories about where they come from, whatever it is. Being an expert in my own field, I can tell the child and the family where he comes from and all sorts of things. His level of esteem and something. So this boy just comes in and sees me outside my gate and brings me his report. That's school. Right? Just a child. Just knows that I live there, whatever it is, just shows me. On his own, nobody has to say whatever school. Yet there's another, maybe so many meters or kilometers to go. Wow, I don't know. My parents now, I don't know them, whatever it is. Right? And he did it, right? Very confident to show you. When I was 40 younger, and I think it was number 6 or something like that. And you can tell from the boy, I think that is standard 4 standard, the happiness in his mind, in his heart, right? With his report, going to his father, to show his father. Now, the unfortunate part in my mind was all the children who go to that primary school, what in Java, they come from boys' quarters. I mean, most of them, they are my favorites, mostly also. Because all our children were sent to private school, and the school is very bad, because nobody cares. They have a meeting, have no time to go to a meeting of private school where the children can't go. You see, so you can see what happens, right? Yeah. Explain to me, because we are a society, we are a community, we are supposed to be part of what is happening in that school. Right? Unfortunately, I'm part of the committee there, which is also looking at these things. How they chose me, I don't know. So, I was thinking about now, this boy, so courageous. I never told you that. I just told you, how old we put young. Right? Number 6, number 4. Very happy. Now, my mind went back to, let's assume that boy is going to show to his father, who doesn't care about school. What is going to happen to the boy? I can't wait till I'm going to hurry up fast. That boy, somewhere he still will be getting low. Every time, getting lower and lower and lower. But it was somebody who really cares about it? Someone watching you, hey, Ikakule switi ikakule chantama kali kusema ikakule kuachana sinzo tumali ana tatu so jiki government ikakule jiki chomwe yes, and in your social learning theories we've come across reward type of where the child would learn because of reward component in that, right?
Yes.
We've done those things. So if you understand all these things as your parenting style, for sure, that child will be looking at something in life that next time is actually number 2. Something like that, eh? And these are the boys who will continue to. Now, I asked this other guy, so even bring them around, come in. So this year I want to be very good to them. Last year I was very good. I have a big tree in my yard. I'm an artist. I'm beating that picture now. Get all those things that begin everybody who produce about the yes. 2, 3, 4, so there's no me that. I got forget the other good thing. When I just I go check. So check it just again. Yes, you put your very good. Jan, so I not bad at so I said, you know Baba I'm going to do that. I'm going to do one way, you know. Futa chida ni Zakari ndani. That's another boy. And for Zakari God. Sema ni teko Zakari God. Chukua ya Zakari God. Wewe alipasana na kusangara. Kwamba ni God kweli anayepa mwenye. Wacha sayuti kusema gate. So, that in terms of social learning, that's what we say model, right? So the child is modeling his mind towards that thing. That he wants to do, right? And we try to simulate. I'm a segregate. I'm a teacher. So to me, it goes back to my psychology. What is it? How is this going to go? How can this boy be out? Things like this, right? So how we communicate also does help. And yes, there are people in such bad situations sometimes who don't understand parenting, right? And they will provide from the little that they have to their children so that they can be able to excel. And also increase communication. They'll try as much as possible to do that. It's all about parenting. So positive parenting here is something that can build the child's self-esteem. And this is our tips. Right. So look at issues of how they master the language. And when they master the language, they also understand what you mean and the implications of your communication to them. And that becomes critical in the process of their growing up. So we need to keep with our children's evolving capacities in terms of language development, right? Because they are young and we need to build those. And also, the process of checking the evolving capacities in language development, skills development is also another issue that should be included in the way that we deal with children. And also helps you to identify if there are any other error risks, right, in your child's development process. Is it language? Is it hearing? etc. And therefore, we need to open up. So when I'm doing with children, this is what we need to do. If the question is, why is it important for us as students to look at these things? Do you think they're important for the next time? Yes, the reason you will be practicing social workers and you're going to get issues that revolve around child-parent relationship, most likely, right? And within that context, there will be quite a lot of issues that can advise parents to take into consideration as they deal with their children in that respect. So it becomes critical for you to understand that. Also, how do children manage stress? Do you think children can also get stressed up? Stressed up, whatever it is, yes. Children also have some moods, That's with some mood and they were not what to like those. You remember when we looked at the SAEs, this class or some other class? This class. Adverse childhood experiences. I'm going to cover this one. Not this class, right? But we're going to cover this in a child section. The SAEs. These are the adverse childhood experiences. And we're going to look at these when we look at the issues of child maltreatment, right? So we shall see what are these adverse childhood experiences and how do we manage them, and this is what it is. And the last statement there, when we talk about the self-concept or the self-esteem, it's about who you are, right? And how you feel, and what your place is, whether it's in a community, it's in a family, and something like that. That's what builds who you are, and also your own self-esteem. And that is how it happens. Somewhere between 2 years to 6 years, start seeing yourself, who you are. Don't forget the 85% we had down there, right? It's within that. And a child by 3 years should really be able to identify himself with what that child is supposed to be in terms of child-parent communication, and should be able to communicate to demonstrate that. So here, self-esteem is just the work that an individual feels, and also it's good that children should also be able to feel that. And also, issues of confidence go along with self-esteem. Right, so, when we say somebody is confident, what is it? Do we ever feel confident, or sometimes we feel like we have no confidence at all? As an individual, I can achieve that's very quiet. Who do you think you are? This is a very careless, simple and careless question. But can you just sometimes think about it when you're just alone? Who am I? Most of the people, okay, who am I? Is it necessary that I should be alive? Am I of any benefit to myself or to anybody? For example. It's possible. First of all, we are not of any benefit to anybody. Is that possible? Huh? So, those are the guys who commit suicide. Meaning, you start thinking about, fantasizing about, there must be happiness in there. Right? Not that you are just there and disappear. I will not see this, I will not see that, I will not see that, and so forth. Or, why is that? Those people are not coming back. It must be very beautiful there. Right? It makes sense to you. So, confidence is about trusting your own abilities, right? And being yourself at all times. That's it. If you have a problem, look at that problem, face it straight in the eye, and deal with it as an individual, right? Unless otherwise, the situation is beyond your control. And that's where your social workers to come, or therapists to come. But that's the best thing is to handle and deal with the situation as it presents, because that defines your self and whatever it is. So these are some of the characteristics. Now we talk about self-esteem, whatever it is. It is just a grouping of characters that an individual may exhibit. That can demonstrate or show that that individual actually has self-esteem. Believe in yourself, right? Belief in yourself is a punch to anybody. Self-belief, right? Small things. Look here, for example. Look at Chief United. Belief in itself. It's just knocking big teams and they're in trouble. They will be knocked too. I don't know where they're playing. Today like it. Yeah. So it's a very small thing from nowhere. Oh, when you follow this thing, isn't it? Yeah. How can it just come from all over? What team was it now? Number 2. Yeah. From nowhere. There is this. Right? And wherever I meet friends, whatever it is, they always go, Chiti Party. Then they say, no, I'm in Jimapara. These things, we live to villages to think about us. Not people have been to school, because they feel in Jimapara. So not, I should. Because you ever tell me the man is playing in Jimapara. How? Yes. Believe in yourself. But, and one belief that is more right to people have is that if you check it out, right, is the people around us, the social networks within the district. Everybody around that state. That's it. And they have no sponsorship. Sponsorship is very small. Right? I know they're sponsored by some big guy of Zambia. But generally, locally, the money just comes from people around. So Chitipa is a very small district. In between Malawi, Zambia, and Tanzania. That place, people who have the money, not big people like us now. Small young boys, bare feet. If you go to Boma, they have not less than 250 big motorcycles. Yeah, they carry cattle to go to bank. How they get their money, I don't know. Let them think they're in Tunduma, they are back, they are in Nakonde, they are back, they are all that. So, that small team has no sponsors. Everybody is a sponsor. Right? Somebody just comes and says, okay. I asked. The other time, at our brother, they are going back. They are going to Zeus. The party out there. Somebody stopping them so much. So it becomes the answer. Why don't you finish up with it? You mean the food I used to talk to people from Zeus for free. Let it stop. They stopped. Let them talk. Yeah. He just removed his budget, $100,000. No, right? Yeah. That just comes out of his budget. 1.2 million. He transitioned from it. That's it. This is the real. Money generated by people around. Fuel, sleeping, gas, all sorts of things. It's not provided by people. When I look at some of the way you can, when I pay all your accommodation and your bills. That's it. Coaching just where they have the money. What was it? Yes. I've been telling people that I think was he working in them, coaching this big team. that team, when he went there, they thought he was figuring out. They gave me one place and one when I went to there. They gave me a cup for free. Contact that was nice, the guy was there for free, fuel is for free. Wherever we want to go, rent is free, food is free, airtime is free, everything is free. So just try to do all those things. So it is not so self-belief is a characteristic of esteem. Alright. Attitude is one of those. Self-motivation is part of those. How you appreciate your work as an individual is actually part of those things around. So, some of these are just case studies to look at it. Why do some people become so overbearing on other people? Because there's too much. That's right? Some of these are the negatives which basically reflect what we just mentioned here. But then it becomes about your abilities. Where was the guy about that? It's possible. It's good and then that's a very serious attitude as an individual who was schooling in right? It becomes quite serious attitude. And something like that, you know. So the I can't do attitude, right? That's quite a very serious issue. So self-esteem is real how you build and nurture your own abilities, something like that. And the social worker have a lot of examples to give. Plenty of examples. A small girl, very small time, she did and whatever it is. One of my relations. Just put everybody got to this. Because the school just said, and challenge everybody. Said, look, I think you guys have a problem. Because you see the school has a problem, right? The school will go for but we have found out that the school is in the over so it's just like that. You know, try your hand. And she said, look, the problem we have is that when you start a child, standard 1, 8 weeks of secondary, some of you have invested, that's not the mentality they need to have. The mentality should have, I have a school, you're not going to school in that there. Then it means you're in school, right? Yeah. Those about that, we can't go to society, can't go back to the papa, secondary, because the papa is you can't. Just that they have a school, somebody doesn't have to live at school. That's like that. So she saw it. But then we don't have to ask you whether or Baba Yesu Baba I told you very well. You never just wait for me. The guys that went to school in the terrace. That's all. So that's all. Keep quiet. They took there for 1 month. Quiet. Form 4 you'll be the board. Quiet. I might not put up, I'll be there now completing my master's for so many just a point. But anyway, now was I going to school. I tell big, just like that. So that's self-esteem. That's your self-belief. It means somebody really knows what to do. But it's not, it's a rare character. So if I start in early childhood, especially for somebody to sustain it, and it doesn't develop slowly, of course, but also you need consistency. And then try to do the consistency if you're able to make it. Hold on. Yes, so these are issues that we want to pay attention to. Emotional, physical needs of the child is important. If you want to see a child develop the skill. And how you listen to that child also makes a lot of difference. This one. And also provide limits. When they provide limits, there are certain things which must be age specific, right? You can't tell a child, no, a 5-year-old child to do things which are supposed to be done by 45 or 70s, no. So you must guide a child to focus on age limits related issues. And also rules that the child should be able to appreciate. And also, we talked about issues of parenting styles. Those are also the issues that can help you to ensure that the child is able to build that. Focus on the positive. Don't put undue stress on the child. The child may be being put under duress. Issues of feelings and control. Issues of interacting a child with leadership. All the small things. That individual can build those leadership traits as the individual grows. Very, very important. And that is an ECD, for example. If you observe children, maybe when you are sitting before channel over, and those children are down there running around, take them just to observe what is happening. Right? There's a lot of things that happen around. You can tell a leader from there, you can tell a reservoir type of individual, you can tell an introverted individual, an active individual, a rough individual, and see them all regularly. That's the confused guy, doesn't even know what he wants to do. We are alone, the other organized others try to talk and direct all those things. You can tell, here's the leadership, here's this one, here's that, something like that. So try to look into some of those things when you're dealing with children. All right. Proceed. Complete. Let them apply their skills in play or in whatever. And also the issue of, we talked about ASCs, language, touch, all sorts of things that help. And it is important, especially for social workers, to train some of these skills. Some of you in the event that you are dealing with a child, and you need to get information from that. So you need to get some of these techniques going. And also, in your decision making, the situation where your decision will be based on as was happened to the child, what the child has said, or what you get from your observing the child's situation. So you need to understand those. Of course, children may not engage in a conversation, but you still can get indicators as a social worker as you move on to look at other things around. Section 12, or Article 12, sets out legal standards for how you should consider that category, right? When it affects their lives. So, in child protection, we shall look at that. So, you see what affects says, and I'm sure I said to you the whole CRC documents. No. Is that me? I need to show them, right? Is that another book for you? Yeah. Okay. Like to see the the whole document is CRC. Or if what you have to do is, why don't you just go down to CRC, you get it. Yeah, you go with the lady for after it. Every article has explanations, right? Article explanations, quite a big document. If you can, on your Google, you should be able to get that. So we have all these articles which I put down here, and the issues of child parliament, available child parliament in Malawi. It's one of the issues that we're trying to see how we can meet the CRC requirements for children's participation to communicate the things that we wish us to have, and also we look at issues of how do you use multimodal type of communication with children, which is very important. And finally, multimodal communication with children starts with the home. So how do we get things in the home? The test is small things around there, like showing us this and that and whatever. This as you grow on, each of us remember now. And it proceeds into the East Early Childhood Centers, using the story, channel. That's all communication around, right? And also, this is how we should look at it. Okay, there we go. I think we'll stop there. Any question, comment, answer? I'm losing my voice. Yes, yes, no problem. Alright. Semester 2. Amari. When are you graduating? Next July. Next?
Yes,
Next July? What? No. Let's ask you, okay, Yeah, well, I'm going to, what I'm going to do is by tomorrow, I'll let you know. I thought I'm going to change this class to Monday, 10 o'clock.
Yes.
Yeah. So, Because that's what we agreed. But that's because we changed the group work to Wednesday morning. Right? So it means Monday of nothing, get this one to Monday 10 o'clock. If you agree to get this Friday one to Monday morning again, it's good.
Yeah, the Friday one.
So I can have Friday free. Because that is not no, we have to get permission from some guys.
Yes, the Friday one because the one we are having is the one.
Okay. Yeah, so we shall see.
Because tomorrow we are only learning about 8 days. Friday we start the
and you are going to one class on Friday.
But the other one also will complain if everyone is so steady.
Who's that? For Friday? You carry about that. What time on Friday?
I just wanted to get
I'm not Friday, you will be.
No.
No, if you should have said this, I will also tell you about changing.
Yeah.
So we cannot say no.
Yeah.
Because you are nations.
Yeah, I'm going to open the Please change the Friday one. Oh, this one is but the Friday one.